I thought I'd do a review of my Swiss Army knife, Victorinox. So I'm going to say Victorinox. I'm not exactly sure the precise way to pronounce it, but one of those ways is correct. I really do like the Swiss Army knife. I might put a link down at the bottom, or it's somewhere in the video, about the story of how I got my first Swiss Army knife. It has a familial ring to it. If I forget, please put it in there and let me know. I release a lot of videos sometimes, and sometimes I'll forget things. In any case, I've never used the clock function in this thing. To me, that is as pointless as you know what on a bull. I'm not going to use that unfriendly term, but it's you know, you just don't go wrong with Victorinox. It's built like a tank. You know, it's got the just normal bits, and then it's got some interchangeable bits in here that you can find and use. Otherwise, it even has a flashlight that I rarely ever use in here. There it is. It's still functioning because I don't use it, but you know, in a jam, it would be useful. So I'm not saying it's not useful. You know, I like a couple of bit drivers, and you know, it's just a wide variety. You never go wrong with Swiss Army knives. If you like a good knife that does a lot of functions relatively well, not say it's great, it's sort of big and it's clumsy and it's heavy. I have no trouble keeping up with it because it's bigger than a deck of cards and 3 times heavier than a deck of cards. But it's just a fun thing, and I bought this. This is one of my ridiculously expensive purchases I did before holiday. Like I've said before, I really don't get gifts because I ask people not to give them to me, because I don't have a lot of rich relatives. If they were rich relatives, I wouldn't stop them from giving me gifts. but if you see this, it's just a very good knife. And I think this is I think this cost me about $300, and this is the only knife I'd spend that kind of money on. And it was basically because of there was a family or a tradition related to this. You know, African American man in Texas, and I had an affection with Swiss Army. Now, it doesn't actually fit that well, but there's a story behind it. In any case, I'm going to give you a quick look. This is my favorite carry-on knife. Not that it's practical. It's just a knife that I've just always loved, and I guess I will continue to love it. And one of these days, they'll make one twice as big, and if I hit a small lottery or lose control before Christmas, I'll probably buy it. Have one so big I'll have to wear it on the outside of my pants or pull my pants down. In case, I'll give you a quick look at this. This is the XAVT. It's a long name. It's called the 1.6795.XAVT Swiss Army Swiss Champ XAVT pocket knife. That's the complete thing about it. But if you want to see it, it's not always available, and I don't know how many they manufacture, but you know, but it's just I just like it. I don't care how practical it is. In any case, I just want to move on, and I will talk to you later. I'll have videos on various topics, on cameras, maybe even the camera I'm using now. It will be on van life, which I love to do, on my new Apple phone, which is completely impractical to do because everybody's done one of those videos, etc. But I do the videos I like, and hopefully 1 out of every 30 people will like too. All right, talk to you later. You have a wonderful day.